What is something you wanted to try but never did? Sigh. When I lived in Fairbanks, I really wanted to go to the Arctic Ocean, but you can't just show up. It's very moderated. You have to schedule a tour and it's expensive and limited, which I get. Preservation and all that. In a similar vein, I really wanted to climb Denali. But you need proof of climbing several other challenging mountains, and now we're talking about some serious money. Maybe one day. Cocaine. A few friends did it at college parties, I never did it. Now, I'm in my late 20s, and feel like if I do it now for the first time I'd be kinda lame. If I woulda did some at 19 I could have blamed my young age. But if I do it now I just feel like a junkie. At least I tried acid a few times, them trips were crazy. I still might do shrooms cause those aren't too bad. I did shrooms probably 4 times. I was always going to run a marathon. That was my promise whenever I got out of the Air Force. I used to run 30 miles a week. I know I could have done it. But I got into a motorcycle accident, snapped my ankle in half, and the surgeon fucked up the tibial rod insertion. Now I have chronic knee pain, and can't run more than half a mile without extreme pain. I don't think I'll ever get my shot. Joining the military. Military spending is down, and is likely to continue to go down steadily in the future. I'm really interested in fieldcraft, camping, navigation, leadership, and those types of critical skills that you'll learn in boot camp and in your chosen trade. When I was young it was really a perfect fit. But that opportunity has passed and I am looking for better pastures now. I've always wanted to skydive, but fear is a cruel, loud, and nagging friend that you didn't invite to the party. The same goes for skateboarding, surfing, and doing cartwheels. I've also wanted to disappear into the woods somewhere and go camping by myself for a week or so. But the provisions needed to live like you have no money seem to cost a lot. Go figure. Always thought it'd be cool to dye my hair purple or blue. Never got around to it. My parents keep saying stuff like blue dyed hair is weird cause it's not a natural color, so part of me doesn't want to because of that. I don't really dye my hair anymore, but part of me still thinks that it'd be cool if I ever dyed it again. DMX. I had a bike when I was 19 and I loved it, but never had anyone to ride with. No parks to ride at and no car to go anywhere. Ultimately I stopped. I always wanted to go back. Especially now that I live where there are tons of skate parks. But I'm 43 and don't have a whole lot of free time, maybe someday. Sega Dreamcast and Sega Saturn. I watched people played them, but never got to own any at the time. I kind of wish I experienced that more, as PlayStation and PS2 blew me away on those platforms instead. But I was primarily a Sega fan before this. MMO gaming. I was right there in the target demographic for WoW, EVE, or any other you could name circa 2004. But I was busy with other things in life. I don't regret it. I do feel like I missed out on something special, never to be repeated. Play guitar. My birthday is this week, and I'm going to take lessons. Before my stroke, I played the drums and enjoyed it. But now I can't due to my foot not being able to do the bass pedal. So I'm musically frustrated. Skydiving. I'm extremely afraid of heights and jumping out of a plane sounded like a good way to face that fear in such a powerful way. I don't think I could actually go through with it though even though I want to. Speed dating. I was curious about it when I was single. I didn't think anything would come of it romantically. Just that it would be interesting to see how people put themselves across and how they react to me. Skydiving. Then one day my husband was casually like, I'm not sure why you want to do that when you're afraid of heights. And that's when I realized I'm afraid of heights, and I will never be doing that. As a teen who never fit in at prom, twerking. I just KNOW and not rhythmically inclined or coordinated enough to actually be good at it. I feel like it'll look like the Bob's Burgers meme twerking. Zima. I quit drinking in 1992. I really think I would have loved it even though I've been told it wasn't great. It's kinda pathetic how often I've thought about it, But I'm still sober, so it's all good. Once upon a time I had visions of trying scuba skydiving. Now I'm too old, poor lol. I did, however, do multiple long-distance bicycle tour, including the Pacific coast from Victoria to San Diego. Karaoke. I went on a cruise. I practiced and everything. I love to sing, and I'm good at it. Chickened out. Next one, I am fucking doing it because the feeling of knowing I let fear stop me sucks. Cheerleading and soccer. I grew up doing gymnastics, but I have always wanted to do cheerleading. Soccer has also interested me, but mostly cheerleading. I feel like it's too late to start now. Confess to my childhood best friend. I value our friendship too much, I told myself. We ended up having a falling out anyway. I should have just taken the risk. Mushrooms. Molly. Mescaline. I accidentally did angel dust as a teenager, beautiful at first, then terrifying. Never tried another hallucinogenic substance again. Taking a month off to myself. Taking my motorcycle and going to a remote cabin in Montana or somewhere else surrounded by natural beauty and minimal people. Used to think I'd figure myself out enough to start dating. But now I'm in my mid-40s and haven't figured myself out yet. So that window has closed. Check out the basement storage of the Smithsonian. I probably won't have the kind of career that would allow me access, but it's nice to think about. Climb Everest. Loved watching videos about the topic. Never even started to seriously prepare myself for, let alone go to a rock climbing center. I've gotten my scuba diving license, but I also want to do skydiving, but I need to lose the weight again first. And write a book. Participation in a major international film, being part of the making of a major film or TV series would be an exciting challenge. Ask this one girl out that I knew liked me, but never did cause I wasn't confident enough and being a bitch. In so cooked. Axe throwing, but that's gonna change soon because I'm inviting some friends out in a couple of weeks to do it. Grow up without any stress for teenage years and adulthood. Legit wanted to KMS before my 18th because of that. Cocaine. Well, full lines, and now I would not because people are dying from cocaine being cut with fentanyl. Investing in my future. But like, who doesn't say that? My future copyright is going to be the next Cub Penguin. Figure skating. It can be so graceful and elegant. I've always wanted to do it and be good at it. Space travel, visiting space, and seeing the Earth from afar would be an incredible experience. Peyote and ayahuasca. Currently on to many meds to roll the dice, it doesn't kill me though. My answer is almost always travel related. I would love to visit so many places. MDMA or ecstasy, they came along after I began adulting and stopped exploring. Travel the world without worrying money. Unlimited money glitch. Brand new car. Acid. I had a chance to try it, but I got nervous and chickened out. Living with a boyfriend and marrying him. No, I've never done this. Eat a MacBook just to make the doesn't taste like an apple joke. Spacewalking. I've tried moonwalking, but it's just not the same. Defeating Papa Doc and Free World in a rap battle at the shelter. Feeling safe and loved in a relationship. Real genuine affection. Sushi, I'm allergic, but I'd love to try it, looks tasty. I'm just here to see how many people said threesome. Dating more. I've only been into relationships somehow. Marriage. But I'm saving myself for the right woman.